Yo. Alright, so I was in the doghouse for the last couple of days, man. So I'm gonna tell y'all why I was in the doghouse. Alright, so for me, I do not have a good memory. Like for instance, I'm watching Stargate SG-1 right now on Hulu. I've watched all 10 seasons of it probably last year. But because my memory is so messed up, I can rewatch it and it'd be like a brand new series to me. Now, why did I say that? Because I was beefing with my lady. Alright? I was beefing with my lady because I came in, or I woke up listening to her talk to her cousin. I came in at the ass end of the conversation. So let's say you wake up, your girl in the other room, and you hear her talking to another man about you. And all you hear is he can't do shit, can't afford that, and they don't, nobody listens, and you're like, whoa, wait, what the fuck? Are you degrading me to another man? Are you explaining what I got going on to another man? That is a unspoken cardinal rule, people. Women, I know I ain't got but a few of y'all, but don't you ever in your life degrade your man to another man. Don't ever, ever put your man down to another man. All right? So, I had some court business to handle that day. So, I'm pissed, right? And it was other shit that she was saying, and when I tell y'all fire hot, I wanted to hurt somebody. I wanted to put my hands on people. That's how mad I was. But I had to go do my song and dance over here at the courthouse and stuff, so I had to put that to the back. But it irked me for the 5-6 hours I was there, or whatever. So I get back to the house, and as I'm pulling up to the house, I'm just thinking to myself, like, back in the day, if a chick start talking shit, I would leave. Why? Because I had so many other women that wanted my attention. So if one started to trip, I just go to the other. As soon as she be like, well, you ain't, oh, okay, I'll hop in my car, or I'll hop on a bus, I'll hop on a trolley or something, and I will get up out of Dodge and go to the next woman's house and post up like ain't nothing happened, because that's just how I used to do. But because I've been with the same woman for so long and I got kids with her now, and my life is intertwined with her life, my finances are intertwined with her finances, my everything is intertwined with her everything, I couldn't do it. So I had to sit in the car like, fuck it, I gotta go deal with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I gonna go in there and deal with this? I'm fire hot. So I was like, fuck it. I just went to the garage. The garage was a mess because we got all kind of cardboard and stuff. So I started cleaning up, doing recycling and shit. She come out there because I fussed at her before I left. I was like, oh, so now I see why the fuck you acting that way. And I slammed the door and bonked out. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing, and some of my subscribers already know from past videos. Whenever there's something coming up like a holiday like Christmas or my birthday or something like that, or if I talk about my lady too good, I tend to piss her off at least a week before that event. Or it's like karma has to balance itself out. So Christmas time coming up, I snap. So I probably ruined 90% of the gifts that she was probably going to give me anyway, And all I'm saying right now is going to tie together. So she come out to the garage. She was like, I don't know why the fuck you fussing and yelling. You need to tell me what I said to piss you off. So I told her, fuck you, go in the house, I'll deal with you later. Because I was mad. And then I grabbed the fucking carpet cleaner machine. I throw it all across the garage. Start kicking the kids, throwing the kids' bikes. Because for me, I don't really get angry. So not only was I mad for the wrong reasons, now that I know, but it was good that I actually got angry for a change. I had, there's so much little bit of driplets or drops in my cup of water that it overflowed. So I finally calmed down, went to the living room, was like, look, you know, this is why I'm mad. And I told her, I woke up and I heard you degrading me to your cousin. You don't ever put me down to another man. You don't do that. You don't ever in your life do that. Ever in your life. She's like, well, what did I say? You tell me what the fuck I said. Well, this is what the fuck you said. You said that, no, like right now, I just forgot what I was, basically the shit that I was saying, like, nobody listens. You was talking about, I don't listen. She's like, what? I was like, you told him that I don't listen. You told him the reason why this house is a mess is because I brought my clothes in, and now the house is a mess. This house been a fucking mess since, I got off the road, and I'm the one that's been in here cleaning it up. She was like, no, what I was telling him was that the kids don't listen. The kids don't listen to me. But as soon as you walk up in this house, all of a sudden they're over here cleaning up and acting right. That's what I was saying. I was like, well, you talking about the house was a mess. She's like, no, the house is a mess because I'm tired. I wake up at 5, drop the kids at daycare at 6. I'm at work at 7. I get off at work at 2:30, 3 o'clock. I pick the kids up. I cook dinner. I bathe them. By the time it's bathed and everything, it's already 5:30 going on 6 o'clock. We put them to bed at 6. I was like, and so she was like, and, I know you had to clean your truck out. So you having a pile of clothes and junk right there in the hallway does not bother me. You should know that. And I would never, and she, and now why she's telling me this stuff, because she's basically going through the conversation that she had with her cousin that I missed out on, because I missed 98% of the conversation. I came in, like I said, on the ass end. Now, while she's telling me this stuff, she's crying and boo-hooing, and her glasses is steaming up. And she was like, I have never and will never degrade you. You are my man. And I'm like, well, you talking about we can't afford this and we can't afford that. Why are you telling people that we can't afford shit? She's like, because you didn't work for 4 or 5 days last week. So there's some stuff that people wanted to do that we couldn't go to because you didn't work. So your checks are going to be short, and it's your money that's keeping this house afloat. She said it more vulgar than like, it's your fucking money that's keeping this house afloat. Without your income, this house would fall. And so by this time, she like, I don't remember a lot of the shit that she said that pissed me off. I don't remember it. So since I don't remember, I can't argue. And I'm already feeling bad because my queen, my woman, is boo-hooing and crying. I mean, when I say it was running, it was just like all down, glasses steamed up. You could tell her feelings was just super hurt because she felt like I was putting words in her mouth and that I was getting angry about something that was wrong. And oh man, it was bad. It was bad. And I'm not the type to argue either because I can't remember what I'm mad at. Like, I get mad at it, and then it's like my mind just push it to the side. Like, yeah, whatever. Dump. You know what I'm saying? Like, reboot. Shit's gone. Shit's gone. So, as she was whooping my ass verbally with this argument that we was in, I already knew that I was in the wrong. Soon she started opening her mouth and explaining the conversation that she had with her cousin. So now, I mean, she fussed at me for about 20 minutes, and then I'm trying to find ways around it. Like, well, you know what? Christmas coming, so you know how I am. So I do some dumb shit or whatever. And I'm like, And I said it's good that we actually got emotional for a change because we don't normally get emotional. I tried to find any way out of it. It didn't work. So now I'm walking around the house trying to get my brownie points back. Saying she walked by, I stick the dick out, let it rub on her hip, and she tried to two-step and slide to the side, like, and she go in there sleep. So I try to creep in there to give her kisses and shit. As soon as she hear me come to the door, she gonna roll over and put the cover over her face and shit. You know what I'm saying? Dog house. It was cold in that house, y'all. When I tell you it was cold, man. And then my old pretty ass, punk ass kids, sweet ass, adorable monsters is gonna come. Daddy, you made mama cry. Did you tell her you sorry? I was like, nope, I didn't tell her. You need to tell her you sorry because you made mama cry. I'm like, y'all leave me alone. Daddy, you made mama cry. So now I got a house full of women against me, son. You hear me? 3 daughters and 1 woman. All of them against me right now. They walking in looking at me like, you made mama cry. You made mama cry. So, of course, I had to go in there and apologize and everything. Because I was angry, but she was right. She's always fucking right. I hate that. I can never win. We could argue, and see, the way I do it is if I argue, I need to argue right then in the moment when I remember what it is that I'm arguing about. But I still never win. I think I won an argument one time on accident, and I needed assistance with that. The homie would just have to be sitting there like, nah, you need to tell her, yeah, what about that? Because he was remembering shit about whatever situation that I didn't even remember. And so I won that one. Well, she won't say I won, but I feel as if I was triumphant in that particular argument that we had. But all of my relationships, I don't argue. I don't argue. We don't fuss. We don't fight. If we part ways, it's mutual. It's mutual. It's like, hey, we grown apart, but we still be cut buddies and good friends. Even if they in a relationship, we still good friends or whatever. And most of the time I end up meeting their boyfriends or now husbands and stuff like that. And they pretty much can tell that I'm a good guy. I ain't gonna go over there and try to hump on her while she married. Not me. I wouldn't do nothing like that. That is just wrong and trifling to try to have sex with an ex-girlfriend while she in a relationship. Who would do stuff like that? Anyway, so yeah, I was in the doghouse for a couple of days. She's starting to come back around, but because women don't forget, she would never forget that I accused her of breaking a cardinal rule that she did not break. I assumed that she broke it. And she broke me down, man. Fuck and A. Broke me down. It wasn't nothing I could do. Wasn't nothing I could do, man. All I could do was just sit there and be like, yeah, but look, let me finish. No, fuck that. Listen, you're not letting me talk. And then when it's time for me to talk, I really ain't got nothing to say. Well, look, baby, look. She got me again. So now I'm gonna have to go get the roses and run the bath water, massage the feet, which I would do anyway spontaneously. But now it's like like she know, like, oh, you think because you doing this, you gonna be out the doghouse? You got another thing coming, So I tried to kiss on her and hump on her. She was like, nope. Like, damn. Maybe the dick can change her mind about how she feel about me at this moment if I just give her some good wood and some fire head and suck on them titties just right. Nope. She wouldn't have none of that shit. I go in and be like, how was your day? Leave me alone. I just want to know, I know you work hard and everything. How was your day? Don't worry about picking up the kids from daycare. I got them. Don't worry about dinner. I'll cook dinner. You know, do a little extra. Do a little extra because I'm in a doghouse. It's cold, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. You get used to sleeping next to your better half, and they be all warm and snuggly and soft. I don't know how it is laying next to a man, cause no. But next to my woman, she all soft and fluffy and cuddly, and it's like you squeeze her, and she's so adorable, especially when she take her contacts out and put on her school teacher glasses. I be wanting to get disciplined, but I can't get disciplined. I'm on detention. I am grounded. Oh well, it happens to the best of us, right? We've all been in that doghouse, or if not, you're going to be in the doghouse soon. It's just a part of life. It's kind of like learning how to walk. It's just something that naturally happens, you being in the doghouse with your better half. You did. So, anyway, that's my story. Getting it to y'all. And all I will say is get the whole story before you start acting an ass. And if you got a memory like me, you might want to write it down in a journal. So that way, when she be like, well, what did I say? You can pull out your smartphone or your journal and like, well, at 10:23 a.m., you stated blah, 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 blah. And at this time, you stated blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. But it felt good. Is it weird that it felt good to get angry? 'Cause there's not a lot of things that piss me off. And normally when I start to see things that piss me off, I sidestep it and keep moving. You know, I just get away from it. Why would you, if you know the fire hot, why would you step in the fire? How about just standing outside and let the radiant heat warm your body instead of going in there and getting burnt? I know I saw somebody walk over that way, but I don't know what happened to him. Anyway, just another win in her pocket. You know how it's like women say like men just have a lot of sex to put another notch on their belt when she has arguments, and she got plenty of notches on her belt. And I can't wait. It's gonna be probably on my deathbed, and I'm just gonna like God is gonna just come down and be like, remember, son. And I'd be like, you remember 13 years ago when you was yeah, you was wrong, and I'm gonna win that, and then I'm gonna go to heaven, and I'm gonna give God dap, like my homie. Appreciate you, man. I needed that win before I left this earth. I'm gonna get me a win. I'm gonna get me a win. You hear me? I'm gonna get me a win. All right, y'all. It's TRB, the Wright brother, Big Country. Swing wide and get right. I need me an outro because Trucker Brown be like Trucker Brown coming down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what my outro gonna be. What is my outro gonna be? You know? It's TRB, the Wright brother, Big Country, aka that lady called me Black Friday. She called me Black Friday. Oh, you Black Friday. I ain't gonna never forget that one. I know that for sure. Alright, and since it's nighttime, I'm recording with the back of my phone, so y'all gonna see me flip it around and try to stop the picture. All that editing is for the birds. Y'all just getting the raw, no condom, no Vaseline, no KY jelly, no Astroglide, no none of that. All right? I'll holler at you. Peace.